What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Pass The Joysticks. And I know we missed last week and not a lot happened really, but this week we're just jam-packing it again with all the information from last week and this week. And we feel like we have a lot of good information.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot of good stuff that came out of the weeks and everything. So I feel like it was a good time with everything. But yeah, no, let's get into it with everything. I mean, let's start with how we always start with what have we been playing. And Nick, what have you been playing lately? I feel like in the last few weeks we've been playing a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
A lot of different games and a lot of different stuff. But what has caught you in the last few weeks?
The only new addition is Darksiders Genesis on Game Pass. It's a 2-player game where you play as I believe it's Strife and War from the first Darksiders game. And if you like co-op games and you like Game Pass, then this is a good bet for you. I think it's fun, honestly, and I mean I like Darksiders games. I like the fact that it's top down, so it's a completely different type of game for a change. I mean, out of all the games, I think that's a good bet. And then of course I'm still doing Ultimate Alliance and some of the other games. So yeah. How about you?
Me? All right. Get ready for the list because I've been playing a lot. Lately, I've been playing so much. So, I've been playing Animal Crossing like always.
Okay.
I have been playing Ghost of Tsushima still because that game is fantastic. The review's coming. Don't worry, it is coming for that. I've been playing Fall Guys, which we will be talking about Fall Guys in this episode because Fall Guys has just blown up in this new era.
It's the only positive thing about 2020.
It's incredible. But Fall Guys I've been playing a lot of. I've been playing Apex Season 6 that just started. So Apex Legends, of course.
I forgot about that.
I mean, come on.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Apex Legends with the new character, with Rampart and everything.
Amazing.
Incredible. I feel like it's so far one of the best seasons out there. But really fun. I've been playing also Hyperscape.
Oh, yeah.
Hyperscape was really fun. So Battle Royale, different Battle Royale. I would say try Hyperscape. What else? Holy crap. I've been playing so much. Rogue Company. And you've been playing Rogue Company.
Yeah.
Playing Rogue Company.
I'm not even thinking about these games. I was thinking about the fact that I was playing Apex and Darksiders and freaking Smite yesterday. So
yeah, Rogue Company, which blow my mind on how good that game is.
Very surprised. Very
surprised. Yeah, very surprised. Such an incredible game. We'll post some links and everything so you guys can check it out. And if you haven't checked out Rogue Company, I believe we talked about it.
We've mentioned it.
If we didn't, go check it out. It's incredible. It is crossplay, so you can buy it on any console and play all together.
Or you can wait until it goes free to play, but that'll be a few months.
Yeah, that's true.
That's up to you.
I feel like it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean for $15, it's a steal.
Yeah, 100%. But I've been playing that. What else? I think Overwatch because the summer games are still going on.
Yeah.
So Overwatch, of course.
About to be Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion soon because I believe it went on sale, so I'm finally gonna play it because I didn't want to pay full price. Call me cheap or whatever. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion is gonna be soon. But I think that's it.
Yeah.
A lot of games. I've been staying busy.
Yeah. It's a lot of different genres.
You've been playing a lot of different things. That's what I've noticed in the past few weeks. We've been playing a lot of different games. Smite, obviously, because the event's still going.
Oh yeah.
The new character came out too. I don't think we mentioned it. So that was
the freaking assassin boy who's been taking over every game. Period.
Nick can talk to you about Tsukuyomi.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He is nonsense.
What a god, literally.
A lot of people didn't like him when they first came out, and then everybody started noticing on how broken he was.
Yeah.
And now he's in every game.
Yeah, literally.
You see him everywhere.
You don't even have to try hard to win a game.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Real.
It's very rare that happens in this game.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, Smite. So a lot of different games.
Yeah.
Holy crap, we've been staying busy.
It's nice because I'm like, I don't know. I'm glad for some change of pace for a change.
Yeah,
normally I'm always getting on Xbox and I'm playing the same game.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because I feel like we've been always playing kind of the same type of games.
Yeah.
We've always been playing either Overwatch or Apex or anything. And this past few weeks we've been playing so many different games. It's ridiculous.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
My brain feels not numb. Like I feel like when I go back to Apex, I do better because I was either playing like Ultimate Alliance or something like that. Like it's just
it's a good time. It's definitely a good time. So for all y'all out there, tell us what you've been playing in the past few weeks that you haven't seen one of our episodes. Put it down in the comments because we want to know. And if you have any games that you want us to play or try out, let us know. Send us an invite or send us a message or put it down in the comments. We are down to play everything, literally everything.
Yes.
But let's get into it. this is episode 9. We have compiled all the stuff that's passed in the past few weeks, and I will say there has been some really good news, some really not so good news, and some crazy drama between companies and everything, which has been amazing. I've been like blown away by everything that's been going on.
It's been like
it's crazy.
Some of the stories have been like they start really slow and you're like, I guess that's interesting, and then give it like 5 or 6 hours and you're like, oh,
like what's going on? How did this escalate so fast?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But no, yeah. Let's start with Oculus. The Oculus VR headset now requires subscription or an account, I should say, to Facebook.
Yeah,
crazy.
Very weird because I mean, it's not big for many people because obviously even getting a Quest is extremely difficult even to this day. It's like a year and a half later almost. But when I first got my Oculus, they mentioned that you do not need a Facebook account. You didn't. Like you just created an Oculus account,
make an account, and you're good to play.
Which makes sense because I mean, if I'm buying games, I want to buy it through the game service. I don't want to have to create something. But now they're telling people if you have an Oculus headset and by this date, if you don't have a Facebook account, it's not gonna work anymore.
That's crazy.
Which is nuts.
Well, I mean, if we think about it, most people have a Facebook account.
Yeah.
The only thing that I am considering would be like, you know, young kids or something like that, the younger audience that parents might not let them have like a Facebook account or social media or whatever it is. So they're not going to be able to play it unless, you know, the parent makes the account for them or whatever it is. But that's kind of crazy. Yeah, no. That's kind of crazy in my opinion to actually require you to have a Facebook account to actually use your Oculus Quest to be able to play your games and whatnot. That's kind of crazy.
I don't even think about it, but I know that a lot of my stuff is connected to Facebook, and I just...
No, I mean, of course, like, we don't think about it because it's kind of like, you know, we just go at it, whatever. It's what we're doing nowadays. But what it just baffles me is, why would a company require you to have this account? Well, I mean, you know, I guess it's not that crazy. Let's talk about, like, our Origins. Like, you're required to have an account to be able to, you know, crossplay or whatever it is.
I get that.
With Call of Duty and all that stuff. I understand that, but you know, in order to use your hardware, you are required to actually make an account for Facebook. Even though if you're not into social media or anything like that, you still are required to have a Facebook account to use your hardware.
Yeah. So you just have to create like a random thingy basically, but that still sucks because like why would I want to?
Right.
Like for people that don't. I mean, for me, I don't care. But like for people that
there's people out there that don't even want social media. Yep. So people that don't even want their information out there or anything like that, I guess you have no choice.
They're just gonna buy like a Vive or something, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. So. And that's funny that you say that because it could take away a lot of business just because of that.
100%.
From Facebook. So, you know, it's I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like Facebook did a smart move with requiring you to have a Facebook account in order to use your Oculus? I don't know.
Let's hope Xbox doesn't do that.
I'm kind of like in defense on that, yeah. But we'll see. Talking about Xbox, Internet Explorer. Did you hear about that?
Oh, gone, right?
Gone.
Oh, boy.
It's leaving in the next month, I believe it is.
Is that Edge or?
Yeah. Internet Explorer Edge. It's leaving. I know it's not gaming related, but that was kind of crazy.
That was random.
That's kind of crazy that after 25 years, Edge is no longer going to be a thing. So all those people that have so many files and everything saved on Microsoft Edge, no longer is going to be there. So Internet Explorer is going to be gone. But that's crazy. Anyways, let's get back into gaming.
I mean, Google Chrome is...
Yeah, Google... I mean, who doesn't use Google Chrome, to be honest
regardless.
with you? Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But another big news that came out in the past few weeks was the DualShock 5 of PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox controllers. This has been a big topic.
Yes.
Because now Sony said that you can only use the DualShock 5 on the PlayStation 5. So you cannot use any other controllers on the PlayStation 5. And you know, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, that's how it's always been, no? You for the most part you always use the same remote.
Yeah, whenever you buy a console, you get the new remote.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how it is for the most part. But Xbox dropped a big bomb saying that you can not only use the Xbox Series X controller on the Xbox Series X, but you could also use Xbox One controllers on your Series X, which was amazing. I was like, holy crap.
That's like $100 worth of accessories for people to continue using.
Literally, because let's say for example, people that own 2 or more controllers, they can, if they are planning on selling their console, they don't have to sell their controllers. They can keep them and then use them for the new next generation console. Yeah. That's just ridiculous.
I feel like that's so smart, not just for like consumers and like obviously accessibility, but also that can have them put more money into games.
Yeah.
Like people would be like, oh yeah, I was gonna spend $120 on controller, but here I'm gonna get 3 games or something.
That's crazy.
Or get 3 years of Game Pass.
How smart is that? That's just wild. Yeah. I feel like that was a really smart idea from Xbox. I mean, granted that the DualShock 5 will have a lot of features that will, interact with the games.
Yeah, I guess.
Being that the DualShock 5, they announced that it's gonna be DualSenses or whatever. So now you'll be able to feel everything that you're playing through the remote, which is pretty cool. It's a cool concept, don't get me wrong. But, just not allowing you to use the DualShock 4 on the PlayStation 5, that's kind of like a bummer.
Yeah.
So you'll have to, like me, for example, I own 2 controllers, so I have to sell both of them if I want to sell my
Special
console.
2, right? Yeah, it's the God of War
exactly.
one.
So, like, with my Xbox One, I also have 2. If I want to sell my Xbox One, I can keep one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sell the console and the remote, and we're all good to go.
I feel like it's very backwards of them, but I mean, I love my PlayStation, but I just don't like how a lot of the things that they're doing are backwards.
I agree.
Like, the service is like crossplay, cross progression. Something they don't allow crossplay, but they won't allow cross progression for games, stuff like that, which is odd.
Sony, I don't know what Sony is doing in that part, because a lot of consoles, Nintendo Switch, let's say Nintendo overall, Microsoft, even PC with Steam or any other games, they're actually allowing you to do cross progression through a bunch of different games. Let's say, for example, Smite. Yeah. And I wanted, I was on my PlayStation the other day and I wanted to play Smite, but I didn't really want to switch to my Xbox, so I was like, let me log in. And I logged in and I'm like, where's my stuff? So I didn't see my level, I didn't see my stuff or anything like that. I'm like, okay, so just PlayStation or Sony is not allowing the cross progression, which is, it's not a smart. It's
annoying.
Move.
It's very annoying.
I'm hoping, they learn from that and they listen to, the consumer, and moving on to the future, hopefully on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the Nintendo Switch, we can have all cross progression, cross-play, no problem. We'll be, one big happy community.
That way I can play like Spellbreaker Smite and just go,
yeah,
and then
for real, and then you can just keep going. That's it. Mm-hmm. Amazing. But we'll see. But anyways, we'll put the link so you guys can see the DualSenses on the DualShock 5, so you guys can see the features and everything, because I feel like it's very interesting. So you guys can read up on the DualShock 5 and then the Xbox Series X controller. But moving on, the big topic that I've been wanting to talk about, and I feel like this is humongous.
Yeah, no, this is different.
It is Epic Games. Fortnite got removed from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store completely. And we talked about it, I believe, on our last episode, if I'm not mistaken. If I didn't, then we're going to talk about it more now.
Yeah.
Because it escalated into more now.
Yeah, now it's even worse.
It's crazy.
Like that first sentence as a whole, you're like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, all right, they removed it, whatever.
Yeah.
But now it escalated to a bigger thing. So, Epic Games decided to actually do direct purchases for their V-Bucks or whatever other content they have. They decided to do direct purchase through their game. So, not using the Apple App Store monetary system or the Google Play Store monetary system to actually, gather the currency for the players. So, they actually decided that was against their policy and they're violating the terms and conditions or whatever it is. So they removed Fortnite from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, which is a crazy thing.
It's ridiculous.
But now, the big news is Epic Games is suing Apple because of this.
Yep.
I haven't heard that they're suing Google Play or Google.
Yeah, I've just heard Apple.
I just heard Apple, which is a crazy thing. Now you think about Epic Games, which is a multi-million-dollar company, versus probably one of the biggest next to Amazon, going into a court suing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just because they remove your game and everything. But,
billion versus trillion.
Right. So, but how do you feel? Like, thinking about this whole debacle and situation, how do you feel about that? The whole situation?
Personally, I feel like for me it's more relevant than many people because I'm a big mobile game player.
Yeah.
And if... Sorry. Cut it, I guess. The camera blinked. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just cut that out, obviously.
Apple.
Yeah, okay, Apple. So personally, I feel like it's more to me just because, for example, I've made mobile game purchases and stuff like that, and if you give me the option to pay 20% less on every single purchase, I would have easily taken that.
Take that.
I would rather support the developer than go through, Google Play stuff. Granted, Google Play does something that Apple doesn't, where every time you make a purchase, it builds your account and they actually give you money back, which is phenomenal.
It's like Microsoft type thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that Microsoft program. Apple doesn't do that, of course. But I see where they're coming from when it comes to that, so it's kind of like, it is what it is. But it's more consumer friendly, so why would you not want that? Why would you want to be...
Exactly. That's exactly how I see it.
But
for me,
Apple,
Yeah, no, it's Apple. And Apple, at the end of the day, it's all about the money. It's all about gathering money and everything from the consumer.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't see, I did change my phone. I'm no longer with Apple because Apple is not catering to gamers, unfortunately. And that's one thing that bothers me. Apple, it's just worrying about, their money. And I get it. They have a great system. It is very user-friendly. It is simple. It's straightforward, to the point. I get it. Trust me. I understand. But as gamers, we want to be catered to, because if I want to use my phone for gaming, I want to be able to do it. And we talked about it in one of our episodes that Xbox Game Pass is not going to be on Apple because Apple said no. They're just not going to do it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm switching to an Android just because I want to be able to play Xbox Game Pass on my phone if I am on the go or whatever it is, especially when I'm gonna, be taking a big trip and everything next year. So that's one of those big things that I want to be able to play my games on the go.
You want to get that time,
Right. But, and I feel, here's the thing. Apple versus Epic Games. I feel like Epic Games, yes, I understand they violated some terms and conditions, and, I'm not going to take that away from Apple, but like Nick said, they are catering to the community, and they are actually lowering the prices of the V-Bucks, so that way you can actually buy them directly through the game. But Apple said, no, like you're just not gonna do that.
Yeah, and it's not even it wasn't even a sale. It was like literally a permanent thing, which is
because
crazy.
They said that Apple and Google say they feel like Apple and Google are just putting the prices way too high.
Yeah, they are
for their V-Bucks.
They are,
and I agree. They are kind of ridiculous for the V-Bucks. I mean, we heard a few weeks ago about the kid that spent what, $5,000 or $10,000?
Yeah.
Some ridiculous amount on Fortnite. The mom was able to get it back, but that was ridiculous. But here, the point is, I feel like Apple is in the wrong because they just don't want to cater to to the players out there or the gamers. I understand the side of violating the terms and conditions, so I don't take that away from them. But Apple, like, what is it that you're caring more? You're caring about the money, of course, and that's the greed right there. That's where I don't agree with Apple. That's why I switched, because I want to be catered to. If I'm a gamer, I want to have all the access that I want on my phone if I need it.
100%. Yeah. I mean, literally the same. That's pretty much the reason why I got my Note 9 about 2 years ago, was because at the time when they were like, we have this phone coming out, big battery, big memory, and it runs game because it has a Snapdragon, and then it has 8 gigabytes worth of RAM. So it just has everything at the time that was like, I'm going to play my games. It's going to run perfect on his phone. Right, exactly. Now phones have 16 gigabytes of RAM and all this other stuff. So it's just like,
And we'll do a little, thing on our website comparing the different phones for gaming and all that stuff, because I'm considering on buying a big game or a big phone that is meant for gaming.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hopefully have a review on that pretty soon. So we'll see. But tell us what you guys think on Apple versus Epic Games. Tell us in the comments. Do you guys feel like Apple is in the wrong? Do you guys feel like Epic Games is in the wrong? How do you guys feel about the whole situation? But if you're an Apple fanboy, I'm sorry, this might not be the topic for you.
Yeah, this might not be the clip.
Yeah, but I mean, tell us what you think. How's your take on Apple on this whole debacle? And if you want to know more, we'll leave a few links and everything, letting you know what's going on between both of them. But anyways, onto the games. We really haven't talked about games or anything. But onto the games.
It's been story time.
Warner, it has been. Warner Brothers finally announced their next game that is gonna be a pretty big game, I feel like, and we really heard a lot about Court of Owls and everything, but we didn't get that, or we don't know yet.
Apparently maybe tomorrow, but we'll hopefully see, I guess.
But WB announced Batman Gotham Knights, which is gonna be the next installment in the Batman series. So I feel like that's gonna be amazing.
It's been 5-6 years since we've got a Batman game.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, we talked about Suicide Squad in one of our previous episodes, but of course that's not Batman. So, and we had kind of doubts on, are we gonna play as Batman in the Suicide Squad going against the Suicide Squad? But now kind of like we have confirmation that this is gonna be a Batman game. So maybe that'll shed some light on Suicide Squad, that you'll be able to play as Suicide Squad members. But but Gotham Knights is gonna be the next installment, and they haven't really released much. They just released a little poster for it, but I feel like that was a big topic. And for all the Batman fans out there, this probably will be the next big game.
I'd hope. Oh man, I'd hope.
And think about, next gen console. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have the game running hopefully at 120 frames.
Oh,
that would be beautiful.
That'd be insane.
Think about Batman Arkham Knight. Or let's say City, which was one of the favorites. Yeah. Imagine that game at 120 frames. Like, bro.
Or even Origins, if they made Origins backwards compatible for the Series X, which I'm not sure if it is backwards compatible.
I don't think so.
I'd have to check. So. But, all those games being on backwards compatibility or even using on a current console alongside like something like Gotham Knights, which exactly. I can't imagine what they'll do with that game. I can't. Because I know Rocksteady's gonna knock it out the park. Hopefully, they always go all.
They always do such a great job with it. I feel like Rocksteady does really good. Warner Brothers with Gotham Knights is gonna be incredible in my opinion. I feel like that's gonna be amazing. But we'll see. Gotham Knights, we'll post the picture and everything so you guys can see it. So we'll find out more later on. And
I'm excited. Yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
Hopefully soon.
On to the next big news. That it has probably one of the biggest communities out there.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of losing my best friend to it, unfortunately. Shout out to Goldo out there, which we had in one of our Let's Talk Gaming episodes. But Call of Duty had an announcement, or a teaser, I should say. They had a teaser announcing the new game, which is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Wow. How do you guys feel? How do you feel, Nick, about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War?
I could care less. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, the Black Ops just fell off for me after maybe the first one. I like the second one. I played a lot of the second one. Black Ops 3 and then Black Ops 4 just existed. I feel like to exist. The time frame, I will say, I did play it like all the time for the month, and then after that, I never touched it again.
You might be offending a lot of people out there.
Yeah,
with this,
it is what it is. But I don't personally feel like they're gonna do anything crazy with this game. I don't know. Maybe it is. I think this is one of the few titles that's on that new 5-year development cycle.
Yeah.
So if
but that's the thing though, Call of Duty releases a game every year. We know this. They release a game every year, and one might be better than the other one. One might not just be good. Like you said, Black Ops really fell off.
Yeah.
After the second one, in my opinion. I don't know. Call of Duty is one of those games that it's a hit or miss for a lot of people. For me, they've lost me since Ghost. I haven't played a Call of Duty really a lot since Ghost. I've tried all of them, but I just haven't gotten into them. I know the new one is probably the best one that has come out in
recent
forever.
memory. Yeah.
I know that. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I think I said in one of our previous episodes that I'm a bigger fan of simulation shooter when it comes to war games or anything like that. So I prefer Battlefield. So I guess it's a personal preference. Battlefield, in my opinion, is just better made as a whole game because they think about more stuff to do, and it's more realistic in a sense. Obviously, we're not going to talk about the stupid stunts that a lot of people pull, that they can jump from a jet, slide somebody, and get back.
And then they
fly away. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, those people are out of mind.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the whole gameplay overall of Battlefield itself, and I feel like Battlefield it's just better put as a game than Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I understand Call of Duty is easier to play and it's more fast paced, and people like that because it's simple. And people like simple.
Yeah.
People like the option of picking up a remote, playing.
And time to kill is like instant in Warzone. Like you just hop into a match and you
30 minutes
if you're lucky.
By.
30 minutes went by. You don't even realize that you're halfway through the match maybe because the player count's 200 people now.
200 people.
So it's just
that's wild. But I mean, Call of Duty Cold War, I feel like they picked a good time. Cold War, I feel like it's gonna be really fun to play, and have that genre and everything. So for all the campaign players out there of Call of Duty, I feel like this one is gonna be amazing.
Let's hope the campaigns. I mean, I'll buy it if the campaign's good because I did get PS Plus for Fall Guys and the remastered Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare, of course. But I feel like I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'm of course gonna try it. I'm probably not gonna stay on it because I just have so many other games that I much rather be playing than Call of Duty. I apologize for all the Call of Duty players out there, but it's just Call of Duty really. Okay, I'll put this question out there for everybody.
That's fine.
And I'll answer it myself. And Nick, you'll answer it. But how do you guys feel of Call of Duty now versus then? So I'll start. You guys put it in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about Call of Duty in the generations. Me personally, I feel like Call of Duty has just not really evolved in the right way. So Call of Duty has tried and hard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because they went from, having boots on the ground, amazing gameplay and everything. They went to jetpacks and everything.
Multiple iterations.
Crazy, comparing it to Titanfall and all that stuff, which was ridiculous in my opinion. That's where I was like, you know what? Never mind. I don't even want to know about this anymore.
No.
Then they went back to boots on ground. They did good. They didn't
World
do too
War II
bad.
maybe, right?
Yeah. So they
one.
didn't do too bad. Don't get me wrong. But is it a little too late? You lost a whole generation of gamers, and then you're trying to get them back and everything on that. I understand that Call of Duty has a big audience out there. I understand that. But it's not the same. It's not the same type of audience. Let's talk about the memes of Xbox Game Chat and Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, man.
That,
it was a whole different world.
That was a time to be alive.
Yeah,
Even though it was toxic as hell, I feel like that's when you had the most fun.
Yeah, I always wore a mic just to hear people.
Just to hear people.
I wouldn't even talk. I would just hear them.
Exactly. But that's how I feel about Call of Duty. It just has not evolved since how it was back then. Because I get into a party now, or I get into a game chat and everything, I just don't hear the same energy or enthusiasm or even the same nonsense that I heard.
People don't even talk. I mean, it's very. I honestly hear more people talking Apex.
Than of course.
Anything.
Yeah, I agree on that. Which is kind of crazy. But I mean, hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Call of Duty in the years?
I still feel like my only vivid memory of the game is probably Modern Warfare 2, playing on like some like the snow maps and stuff like that, multiplayer, or playing like Favela and things like that, like the maps that like actually
what was
embedded.
That map? Was that the one in Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're going down a slope and then it has like roofs and stuff.
That map, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, Favela was a very popular one.
Oh my god, that was great.
You have High Rise, which was on top of the skyscraper with the helicopter and stuff. There was a lot of good maps in that game, and I mean,
great maps. Holy crap.
They're
thinking about
their memory race.
They are, because you can remember. You can even remember plays that you had in certain maps and everything, and I feel like that is great.
That just doesn't. I mean, I can't say that I really have that anymore because I guess you could say that games have changed since then, of course. A lot of games have changed, their formulas have changed. They don't really make the same things. A lot of games are games of services where they come out with it now, and then as time goes on, they just keep adding to it.
Which sucks in a sense, because it doesn't cater to the same type of like older gamers like us. Doesn't cater to the same type of gaming that we're used to.
Yeah, and not many games have that sense of, like, I guess, the Modern Warfare 2 time when Modern Warfare 2 came out and you had everything in the package already. Sure, there was DLC, but...
The sense of accomplishment, I agree 100% on that. It's just like you work so hard to unlock certain weapons or certain skins or camos or whatever it is.
Or get the achievements.
Or get the achievements, exactly. Like, now it's pay to play or pay to win or a lot of that
or
stuff.
Skin game.
Or skin.
Buy a skin and feel cool, and they got us good. I mean, I've been in that train.
That's kind of crazy, yeah. But I mean, hey, it is Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And what can we do?
I mean, honestly, I feel like they're just banking on what's that mode? Warzone, because they're saying that Warzone's gonna be like Call of Duty cross, so it's gonna be across all the Call of Duties for now until whenever they stop making it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in Cold War. If you actually play Warzone during certain random times, they do the teaser trailer that they announced like a few days ago.
In-game?
They put it not like the full trailer, but they put like this little banner that says "Know Your Past," I believe, and it just pops up in the middle of gameplay every now and then.
That's pretty cool.
It gives you like an idea.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a cool concept and everything. But again, it's Call of Duty at the end.
Yeah, we're just gonna see how it pans out. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. Tell us what you guys think. How do you guys feel about Call of Duty in the years? Post it in the comments. We'll pick a few comments and everything, and read them in the next episode, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, next onto the next news. It's one of the great. I guess what is it? It wasn't a teaser. It wasn't an announcement technically. It was kind of like a leak, but not
one
official.
Of those Amazon posts like usual.
Not an official leak. But Legend of Zelda not Breath of the Wild. Holy crap! Skyward Sword.
There is Breath of the Wild news, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. But Skyward Sword got leaked on Amazon that is gonna be, or it was leaked on the Switch. So it was removed since, but who knows? Does that mean that we are getting Skyward Sword on the Switch? Does that mean that we're getting other Legend of Zelda games on the Switch?
That'd be nice. I might give it a try for a change.
Like, are we getting Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword? All these amazing games for Legend of Zelda. Are we getting them all on the Switch?
That would be huge.
That would be amazing. That would be
Switch
incredible.
sellers.
Yes, I agree.
Huge Switch sellers.
Switch is still sold out, which is crazy. So if that is actually confirmed, then we won't even get Switches at all.
We just won't see them. They're gonna make it, and by the time they put the stamp on the box, it's already
sold. Yeah, it's already, like, somebody already has it.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
So Skyward Sword, I to be honest with you, I never finished it. I love the game on the Wii, and I feel like Skyward Sword was really different in a sense of Legend of Zelda and everything. So it brought a fresh breath of air on Legend of Zelda. I never finished it, but I feel like what I played, I feel like it was amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of those games that everybody should play if you're a fan of Legend of Zelda.
I've only played Majora's Mask.
Yeah. You haven't played Ocarina of Time?
I don't know, maybe. It's been many years. Many years.
Ocarina of Time is my favorite one of the whole series. And Majora's Mask is the close second to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like those two at the top two.
Okay.
I will say Breath of the Wild is up there too, because Breath of the Wild was incredible, and it still is, because they're still supporting it. So I feel like Breath of the Wild is amazing. But Legend of Zelda fans out there, how do you guys feel about Skyward Sword, or are you hoping to get any other news of Legend of Zelda? Tell me what your favorite Legend of Zelda game is on the comments. We can talk about it and maybe post some stuff, and remember about Let's Talk Gaming, because we might have some stuff coming for Let's Talk Gaming too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So it'll be a good time. But the last news that we have, or not the last news, second to last news, one big game that took everybody by surprise. And look at that smile, because he's happy about it.
It's so fun to listen to.
Oh my goodness.
Not even play. I like playing it, but listening to it makes me happy.
No. It's not that one. We're not going into that one yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not yet. We're talking about Black Myth Wukong.
Ooh.
So Black Myth Wukong got announced, and holy crap. Holy crap.
So it genuinely surprised me, because I was just on Twitter one night at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Literally, it got dropped like in the middle.
Yeah, and they were just like, hey, by the way,
here's a game.
If y'all want to watch this, you can, obviously. And it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, how did, first of all, this is just digging and reading into a little bit more. It's a company that's mostly focused on mobile games in China and stuff like that.
They don't even make any big scale games.
Yeah, they haven't made a AAA title, I guess, if you want to call it that. And this is their first actual journey into it, and they knocked it. They make off the initial 13-minute gameplay trailer announcement, whatever you want to call it. It's better than some games I've seen for the past few years.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy. No. I don't know.
So Black Myth Wukong, you play as the Monkey King, Song Wukong, and from the trailer, we'll post it up. You're probably seeing it now.
Yeah.
But we'll post it up, and you
watched.
guys, oh my goodness, the craziness of everything that they showed, the gameplay that they showed later on and everything. I feel like this game is gonna be the next big thing.
Yeah.
For story.
And they're saying it's like an RPG too, so it's gonna be massive.
So I'm thinking it's gonna be more kind of like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
It looked like more like Dark Souls type deal.
Very third person-esque.
Yeah. So oh my goodness, no. So the bosses look incredible. The enemies look really fun. It had a feel. So it had this one scene that you were fighting a bunch of people in the clouds. So you were flying your Nimbus and all that stuff. But it had this scene that it looked a lot like Dynasty Warriors, where
everyone's around you, right?
Yeah, you're facing so many enemies. They're on top of you and everything, which was ridiculous. So I feel like it's Dark Souls meets Dynasty Warriors meets Demon Souls, all that crazy stuff.
They're combining a lot of different things.
But this company is just doing it well, because from what we saw, it looks incredible. And holy crap,
it looks unreal. I mean, I feel like the main thing that not even just watching it, I was like, obviously this is impressive, but they were like, yeah, play the Monkey King and get all 72 of his abilities, I was like, whoa, wait, 72, so how are they gonna manage
72 abilities in one freaking
character? How are you gonna Like most games, you have to like take it off and stuff. I did see that there's a bar in the bottom right corners of the trailer, which you'll see, and it'll show like he's using 3 abilities here and 3 abilities there. So maybe it's like a mix match system. But I mean, if not, maybe it's some short trigger stuff. Who knows?
I will say that this is probably. I was very excited for Cyberpunk, and I still am. But this is probably taking the cake on one of the games that I'm super
100%.
excited for.
Top 5 easily.
Yeah, 100%. This game looks incredible. We'll put the link, and you guys can take a look on the at the trailer and everything, and we'll post the link for the trailer and the gameplay so you guys can see both. Yeah, Sun Wukong, Black Myth Wukong looks amazing.
Amazing.
I feel like that's gonna be the next big title.
It's hard to comprehend that like that's probably been just like secretly worked on.
Yeah.
And then let me just go over the fact that they made a cicada or whatever it is, cicada, a little bug.
Yeah,
they made him playable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that's a transformation.
Yeah,
like that's hilarious.
I
thought that was like a cinematic at
because
first.
it's an Asian type deal, so they put it into the game.
Yeah,
and
I'll take it.
It's crazy. We'll see what happens. This company, I feel like, is gonna take everybody by surprise.
No, 100%. That game's gonna launch and it's gonna sell like hotcakes. Hopefully.
Yes, I agree. But anyways, now into the final news.
Yes.
Now into the news that everybody's been on it. Everybody's been playing it. Everybody has been very excited throughout. It's been such a big, huge phenomenon. It's already out. It's been playable for this whole month for free on
like
certain consoles. So Fall Guys, it's out and it's taking the world by storm. Holy crap!
Literally.
Fall Guys, I believe, like Nick said earlier, is one of the most positive things that has come out of 2020. Yeah. Fall Guys is probably one of the most fun games that we have ever played out there because it's different. It is a battle royale, but it's not your typical battle royale. So it is your battle royale that you actually get to play as, these little beam type people. And, you get through stages and everything, kind of like Wipeout or the elimination game and all that stuff that we talked about in one of our previous episodes. But Fall Guys, holy crap. What a big phenomenon it has become.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so fun to play. The music is just perfect for the game. It's uplifting and it's just full of joy all the time. It's one of the few games that I boot up and like I feel good playing. Yeah. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not like, oh, let's see how this next match goes. I'm like, it's time to run.
And that's what's crazy, Like, think about battle royales. Like, you might go into the next match and you're like, bro, I'm so tired of getting third-partied or shot or whatever it is.
Hyperscape, getting slammed from the sky and can't aim because your
controls
suck.
You don't even know what the hell's going on. Yeah. This Battle Royale, I feel like they did it so well. They did it so beautifully. Yep. So colorful. Music is amazing, which is on Spotify, by the way.
Yes, full soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack for Fall Guys.
I'll bop into that later.
But I feel like it's that game. I feel like it's the next big game and everything out there. So Fall Guys has been free on the PlayStation Store for this month. It is available on PC right now. Hopefully it'll be available on different consoles later on, and hopefully it'll be crossplay later on. Yeah. So,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Because technically there's no advantage, no matter where you.
Yeah, you're just running in circles and stuff. There's no aim,
Literally, it's just a fun party game. Yeah. In my opinion. But yeah, Fall Guys. If you guys haven't tried it, it is literally one of the biggest things right now out there, and there has been so many memes, so many videos about it, so many stories, and Fall Guys is doing it very well because the company really cares about the community and they're listening to the community. They're actually running a fundraiser right now, and they have raised, I believe it's over $250,000 with GA Sports, I believe it is, or G4 Gaming,
or G2
Esports.
Yeah,
G2 Esports.
G2,
yeah, G2 Esports. That they are the biggest donors so far. They have donated $130,000. And anyways, the whole thing is whoever donates the most will get a free skin, but it's all for charity. So all that money is literally for charity. They're not keeping any of it.
Okay.
So which is crazy. So I think the company Revolver, right?
Yeah, the Devolver Digital.
Devolver Digital. I feel like they are doing it very well.
Yeah.
I feel like the company really cares about the community. They really care about everybody playing and about everything else. So they are actually listening to the community. What's funny is they actually didn't expect this big of an audience for the game. that the servers were garbage at first, but people still came back to it.
Because people wanted to play.
Yeah, they wanted to play. And what's funny is they're doing a research for the best Fall Guys player out there now, which is funny as hell. So they say that you might be the best Fall Guys player out there, you might not even know it, because they're giving out free stuff. So they say check your inventory because you don't even know.
They're like, statistically speaking, it's in someone's account. We just don't know who it
is. Yeah, which is crazy. So Nick, how do you feel about Fall Guys? Tell us your take on it.
I'm happy because I'm glad that there's a battle royale that exists that's not shooting based. That's a big
exactly
change.
How I feel.
I'm hoping that more companies take like battle royale as a formula and do something like this where it doesn't have to be a party game, but just you don't have to make it like top person gets the kill wins or something like that.
Or a shooter.
Yeah, I mean Hyperscape does it a little bit differently because their mode is crown. So like if you get to the last couple teams, they got that thing. That's. It's better, but I'm still very iffy about it because I was really excited for this game and I can't find myself getting into it, which sucks.
What's funny is we're trying.
We're trying to
play it.
I'm trying to play it on a daily basis as well. So
yeah, but I said it that it is Ubisoft.
Yeah.
So it's a hit or miss with Ubisoft. You know what I'm saying?
And sadly, it's very middle right now.
It is. But Fall Guys, I mean.
Yeah, Fall Guys though, like definitely.
Fall Guys did it so good.
It's
and I feel like that's exactly what companies should do. Just make a game that is just fun to play.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you'll want to get back into the next match, whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it to the next match, but you're playing with friends, you stay there to watch them, and you're just having a good time.
Yeah, literally. Like we played one day, and then I lost like on the second round or something like that, and I just watched you guys play.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to play. It's a good vibe of a game. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, Fall Guys, I feel like it should be the next game that you should pick up. If you have a PlayStation or a PC, pick it up on there. It'll be free on the PlayStation till the end of the month. So if you haven't picked it up yet, please do, because I feel like it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody should own that.
And it's cheap too.
Yeah, it is super cheap. I believe
it's like $20. I think.
$20, yeah. Huh? Hopefully it'll come to the next console, so like Switch or Xbox, and we'll see. It'll grow the community even more. So
I'll buy it on my Switch.
Guys, we'll see. Yeah, 100%. But I mean, that is it for today.
Yeah.
That is all the news that we have. I would say keep an eye out for all the news for the week. We're gonna be bringing a lot of different content. We're gonna be bringing a lot of videos into the channel. Also, we're gonna be bringing a lot of guests into the channel. So if you wanna be one of them, like I always said through the show, comment down below. We'll be picking at random, so we'll see what happens. And you'll get a message and you'll be the next guest. We can also video chat, so if you don't have the means to be here with us, we can always video chat and everything with you. So
yeah. Discord's OP, man.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Seriously. But yeah, that'd be it for this particular video. If you guys have any questions or if you want to see anything from today's video in particular, everything's going to be in the description box. The videos for Black Myth and everything else listed down there to definitely give a check. See if you may find like your next new game or next favorite game or something down there. Check the website. We are posting reviews for different games. We're posting updates for some of the tech, the controllers that I've been checking out as of lately as well. And we'll definitely post more of the Let's Talk and stuff. Also check Spotify. Hopefully soon to be on Apple Music. Just gotta have to wait here back from Apple and see what they tell us at this point.
We're waiting.
Yeah, it's a long process. But until then, guys, we'll take care and pass the joystick.
See you later.